Look what I've stumbled upon. For all places, Feltham in England. An impressive structure. Obviously, I assumed it's a church. And so it was at one time, built in 1878. But upon further research, I learned that it closed its doors in 1975. Not enough attendees. A few years later, it became office buildings, and today it serves as a homeless shelter. This is a story up and down England and the United Kingdom. Not enough people attending church, and the buildings go into disrepair and are saved by other projects such as becoming office buildings, or even in some cases even becoming mosques. Not with this particular building, but there are several churches where the church has actually sold the buildings over to Islamic trusts to preserve the buildings and to continue the use of these buildings in some religious format, even if not in Christian use. What concerns me is that, as we know today, the far right complain about mosques popping up here and there. What happens in another 200 years when the far right of today morphs into something else and then claims back buildings that were voluntarily sold to these Islamic trusts and perhaps to other religious communities as well for preserving these structures? What happens when the history is lost and there's a new theory in town where a picture is painted where Christian buildings were forcibly converted